I am here. 5 minutes late. And it is time to truck. Today is a very tired day. I'm quite sleepy. So, no telling how long I'll go for. But Sundays are meant to be my short day anyway. So, who knows? Content changes detected. What? Content changes. Oh. An event, you say? Okay then. Cool. Does that change gameplay at all, or is it just for fun? Can I transport pumpkins? Something exciting like that? Scarecrows, maybe? Nah. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Wyoming to Montana? I'd like to go south to Colorado, but doesn't look like there's much of a way that direction. So I may have to go up and then down. There's this one here, but it doesn't pay quite as well. But I suppose it does take me where I want to go. Let's do that one, I guess. Did I remember to nap and refuel when I played last? Only one way to find out. It hasn't loaded in yet. There you go. Where in the world am I? There we go. It's loaded in properly now. Let me double check the Steam page to see what maybe perhaps things are happening. Let's see. 27, 28. New weather effects, I guess. Cool. Do I have to enable those? Nah, well, it doesn't matter. I'm here to drive, not to look at updates. I definitely remember the button for wipers. It's the one that looks like a windshield wiper. So, let's see. I need to take a left real far up there. Not a long drive, I guess. Well, maybe it is, actually. I think this was a urgent, high value, I believe. Oh no, it's the one to Colorado, isn't it? That one's just a normal one. I'm not worried about it then. Turn my headlights. Is there an indicator for my headlights? Also, is my mouse being okay? There you go. What's the indicator for headlights on this thing? It's on the left side. That's my blinker. Does it actually turn when I light the headlights? No. Just have to guess. I'm sure there's a way to find out somewhere on the HUD. I can't be bothered to figure out what it is. think I have to merge, but I do want to. Just to be, like, on the safe side with this turn coming up. Oh, no, it goes around. It should be fine. They wouldn't let me in anyway. Oh, yeah, it's rainy road, so it's harder to brake. I'll get used to it. I wish I could put like a radio filter over the music. It's already low fidelity, but kind of nice if I could just like make it a little bit cracklier. I don't know if that's not really what I want. Just like make it sound like it's coming from the radio, I guess. I suppose I could probably install a bunch of random programs to sort of focus the audio to the front right of my screen. Or headphones. Just for the sake of trying to immerse myself and pretend the radio's right there. So that's way too fast. Ooh, wow, what is happening? It's really hard to control. I'm just hydroplaning all over the place. Oh my god, the lights. Can you imagine? It's been a while. Usually the truck without the trailer is incredibly easy to control in comparison in the game. I don't know about real life. I assume it's easier to control. But I worry about if I'm having trouble controlling this thing without anything, that it'll be dangerous if I get the trailer going. I would really like to get into that lane. I know I'm going to have to eventually. Oh, I went too fast. There we go. I remembered there's a way to, like, I don't know if I really want to, but I can roll down my window. I forgot about that. Yeah! It's exciting. I mean, my arm's gonna get all wet, I guess, and so is the seat, but it'd be nice to be able to hear the rain on the road. Oh, you absolute scumbag. How dare you. If he didn't brake, I would have made it through that yellow light. There's a button to, like, put my visors down. I doubt it. For some reason, my, like, brain decided to take the sound of the rain stopping as, like, it's time to go forward or backwards, whatever. Just automatically pressed a button as soon as the sound stopped. I guess driving with the window open is a lot louder. I suppose I don't remember how. There you go. That's how you do it. I wonder if the rain chances are relative to the location you are in the US. I doubt it, because that feels like it'd be difficult to code, but I'm curious still. Dreamburger. Where are we at? Stampede Avenue? I wonder if those street names are accurate. I imagine they must be to some extent. But I know that since the map is so squished together, it'd be difficult to get proper streets, so you have to have like main thoroughfares. Be like the longest streets, and those are probably the ones that are probably named. But I suppose I can keep an eye out for other streets and see if, oh no, I guess there isn't any. There's no, like, detour? That's not the word. There's only, like, through streets. I guess the only way I can describe that is to go into the map. There's no, like, city blocks or anything, right? You don't have to go in between buildings or navigate cities. You just sort of drive along roadways to delivery points, which is a little bit, like, the sad. It's one of the things I don't love, but I'm okay with. Because I really like, looking around cities when I get the chance to visit them. Trying to post links again? Well, if you can find a way, by all means. I mean, I guess if you just, like, type in half of a link and then another half of a link and just put a space in between them, you'd probably manage. Might get somebody. By golly, I'll ban you if I have to. I won't, though, of course, because that'd be mean. And it's just a bit. I might have to VIP you, but then you'd be able to post links all the time, and I can't trust you with that power. Did you just post a link? I didn't see any links posted. Oh, how dare you? Okay, I got you. Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought those were the from where I am, they look like the orc face, the orc what or whatever it is. I had no idea they were the links. I was like, oh yeah, green emotes. That's fun. I thought it was in response to me telling you that you could try. I see now. Calling like an orc. Well, you know, he's green. Builds a big sword. Yeah, if I'm honest, like, at this distance, those last two look almost identical to me. Like, I have a tiny monitor and I'm pretty far away from it. Like a tiny, like, Cintiq, and I'm pretty far away. They look super similar. The first one I could tell was like a person with, like, something, but I couldn't see what it was. But the last two I thought were the same. It's not. They're just... I just can't see the emotes very well. I could go put on, like, my good glasses, which are for outdoor use only, because they give me headaches. If they're indoors, because they're so powerful, but I'd rather not. I'm not saying they all look the same, I'm just saying that those emotes specifically have, like, similar, like, saturation and colors. Which makes it difficult to identify them separately to each other. What are you doing? What are you doing stopping, bud? Like, you had the right of way. You're also on the other lane. Jeez. Sure he's gonna get crumped by the boys. Nah. I ain't afraid of them gits. I wouldn't put up much of a fight. They wouldn't enjoy it. Wouldn't be fun for them. Oh, we're merging already. Jeez, okay, fine. I'll merge if I have to. I forgot to grab my drink. Oh no. Devastating. I can't drive without drinking. I'm glad the rain stopped so I can actually go full speed here without having to worry about hydroplaning. Actually, I don't know if I'd be worried about hydroplaning so much as just not being able to stop in time. I also might need to clean out my mouse because it keeps doing weird thingies. Also might lower the sensitivity a bit. I could do that. Hey, Bird, how you doing? It's going alright. I'm tired, and I forgot my drink, so I need to go grab that in a few seconds. Well, in like a minute or two. But I'll get it. You okay? Good. When does your, daylight savings start? Again? Start next week, or what time? I don't have a sticky mouse. Hell, I'm tired. Ugh. Oh, yesterday? Oh, I thought you'd be missing a few days because you'd be at daylight savings. I'm stopping. I literally, dang, the cop just got me. Like, I was like in the process of slowing down and it got me. It's not a sticky mouse. It's just that I mean, like, I could blast it with air right now, but it would deafen you, so I'd have to wait until I'm like at a point where I can like mute myself and do that. So it was yesterday. Mine's in a few days. Yeah, 11/5 I think it was. Was it Michi that said that? I can't remember. But anyway, it's good. Definitely no. It's far too loud. I don't want to intentionally make a horrible noise on my microphone. I don't know if it's the same everywhere in the US. I'm just having a hard time speaking today. If I had understood it correctly, I originally had thought that everywhere in the world was getting rid of daylight savings time because it was archaic and pointless at this stage in life. We're not reliant on farmers all the time now. I mean, we are, but it's different now. We can easily accommodate them without having to open early, which is what I think it was initially for. During the daylight hours or whatever. But I just don't know why it's still a thing that we do. Because where I live, we have no use for daylight savings. But I just thought it was... I remember them, our government talking about, like, getting rid of it. Or my government. I don't know if the entirety of the US is that way, but... I do remember we were talking about getting rid of it. And then, I guess nothing came of that. So who knows? Also running trains on time. Well, even then, like, still, it's... I mean... It's a bit strange. Like, we don't need it to be that time. Like, just changing the time on the clock doesn't change anything. I guess giving people like an extra hour to sleep in feels kind of nice, but if you just get rid of daylight savings entirely, you just get used to being the same general times. I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand, but to me it feels like it's unnecessary. Of course, I've never been a farmer. The closest I've been is I helped a farm one time for a summer, and it was okay, and I helped harvest a bajillion potatoes. and my back hurt, and that was about it. Just live underground with the dwarves. Rock and stone. The sun comes up long before 5 a.m. in the summer. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. A bajillion potatoes, yeah. You never harvested a bajillion potatoes? It was a lot. I don't know how many it was. It was like a good, like, I don't know, 5 weeks of harvesting potatoes. Most of them were by hand for some reason. I guess they just didn't want to use the machines. It was like one of the like all natural farms with GMO free or whatever. Complete nonsense to me, but I guess some people like that sort of thing. I like my fruits and my vegetables genetically modified. How else will I grow strong? Living on the 6th floor with an east-facing bedroom and nothing in view until the horizon. When the sun comes up, it burns in your window. Ugh, and that sucks. I mean, I have a north-facing window and a west-facing window. So, you know. No. I wouldn't be able to stop in time anyway. Miles an hour. Wow, what a slow turn. I guess it is a very sharp turn. Merge left. Boo. Even the shutters you have don't block it enough. You're not to light up your room. Hope you're not blinding anymore. Can you not get, like, those blackout curtains? Those exist, right? Not sure they'd be a good idea, but I've heard that they literally make you lose sense of time, and it's not good to use those, but I've heard they're quite good for blocking out sun. I don't know how expensive they are, but might be an option if you don't like getting blinded. Not just curtains, but like blackout curtains. They're specifically designed to like block out all sunlight. It's a type of curtain. I don't know how they work exactly, but it's like made of that material that like absorbs light. You have regular black curtains. Okay, well, I suppose. Yeah, just help you to turn off your lights, avoid the air raids. Although I guess again, that's not really like World War II. I should probably read out the whole comment so that it doesn't sound related to a current world event. Gaps in the wall, hard to get rid of them. Yeah, I guess so. You can get some like sticky tape and tape the curtain to the side of the wall. You know, what's the modern problems that require modern solutions? Just get some of that, like, sticky Velcro. Or you could use like thumbtacks, if those are easier. Man, this place's speed limit just keeps changing. Here I am looking to have a nice drive. They keep making me slow down. I don't outrageous. Come on, right on red. No traffic's coming, we're fine. You can go. It's the law. I assume I don't actually know the law in Colorado, but it's the law where I live. Motel. There's a cop there. Must have been a murder. Find it wild that the shutters don't block it completely, to be honest. In all your previous apartments, that was more than enough to make room for pitch black at any time. Wow. Too much effort in your brain, just get a sleep mask. Yeah, that could work. I have to sleep with earplugs because I have like rats, and I have a neighbor who's really loud with their motorcycle every day. So I just, if I want to sleep, I just have to use earplugs. I used to sleep with a mask too, but I hated them. I woke up one time and got scared because I couldn't see because I wasn't used to the mask, so I just don't use it anymore. The fancy new ones. Oh, the ones with like the bubbles on the eyes or whatever, so you can like, so they don't like touch your eyeballs or whatever. I've thought about getting some of those. I feel like I still might have the same problem, but I want to try the mask thing again because I feel like it would really help my sleep schedules. But considering I have like nightmares constantly, I don't know what this guy's doing, but I feel like I should probably stay in this lane because I have to keep on going forward. But I regularly wake up to nightmares, so being woken up in a panic and then not being able to see all of a sudden is a bit distressing. But I do want to use the masks, so I might get a hold of one of them cool ones, those new ones. Yeah, I wonder why the shutters don't work as well now. Is it just, I guess, the altitude, I suppose? Well, not altitude, but like the height. Not having any like tree coverage or buildings to intercept the light coming in, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure after I would get used to it, I wouldn't wake up in a panic anymore and think that I was blind, but it takes a bit to get used to things, and I'm sure it would be beneficial to me regardless. I gotta find a good pair of sleep masks. No, like a good sleep mask that's like reasonably priced and won't irritate the skin. There we go. That light took a while. We got 425 miles. I was gonna do this full trip before I went and got my drink, but I might go do that before I make it. I might just go do that now. Let me just find like a place where I guess I can just pause anytime. I don't need to like find a place to sit. Oops, too fast. La Chat Noire. The Black Cat. That sounds like the most generic French film I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my drink. I'll be right back. In the middle of this intersection with oncoming traffic. I apologize for that. I'm back. I went to go grab my drink and got waylaid by my guests, who are staying over for the next few days. I tried to tell them I was in a hurry, but they didn't accept it. But oh well. Simpin, how you doing? Hi. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. I don't know how far away I'm driving, but it's gonna take a while. Well, I know exactly how far away I'm driving. I don't know the path to get to where I'm going. But I'll get there in the end. One way or the other, I will find my way. Speed limit 70. Wow. But 55 on the turn. It's always the way. You're allowed to go at speed, but not always. Make you turn on these windy roads. I wonder why these roads are so windy. I wonder if they were built around pre-existing houses, and that's why they look like this. Because normally when you find windy paths, it's usually because you have to go up or down mountains, and going straight up or down would be dangerous and inefficient. But this is pretty flat terrain for the most part. I mean, this is a pretty big incline, but most of the time, like, it feels like you should be able to go straight through. So I'm guessing it must be because these people had their property built beforehand, and this was a road built through their property. 40 speed limit ahead, come on. How am I ever gonna get anywhere? 30 speed limit. My goodness. It's trying to catch me out here. I might lower my mouse sensitivity, actually. That's something I'd intended to do and then forgot about. Controls? Because it's real sensitive. Is there mouse sensitivity? Please tell me there is. Cursor speed. Maybe that'll do it. No, it didn't at all. Oh gosh. Gameplay, maybe? It's job length, that's fine. New. Steering range, brake trouble. Camera rotation factor? Maybe? No, I'm not using steering camera rotation. Maybe I'm just stuck. Maybe more sensitivity in this day and age. Hey, I do actually agree with that for what it's worth. You might have said it as a joke, but I think that's I actually believe that. I truly do. I don't know what to do with this. I think I might have just lower the DPI on my mouse. Since, I can't find a way to do it otherwise. I'll see if I can find which setting lowers it. That lower, that's way higher. That's slightly lower? That's much lower. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll just open my beverage while I'm sitting here at this red light. While no police are around. Not that it's alcoholic anyway. I just bumped my mic, sorry. I can hear you are lowering your sensitivity. Well, you know, needs must and all. There's a time and a place for everything. Hydrate. Oh, darn. They want me to drink water? I'm gonna wash out all that sweet, sweet nectar I just drank. Hey, Patat, how you doing? I don't know. I'm not good at guessing. What? Tell me. Bird failed the drowning test. Oh yeah, nobody tried to drown me when I took a drink just then. My chat is becoming a safer and safer place every stream. You just broke 300? Awesome! Congratulations. What do you got planned for a celebration? I'm not really one to talk, am I? I literally don't have any celebration planned for my 100. But no, it's awesome. It's really cool. You lost 3 because there was one guy who followed you on 3 accounts and you think he got mad and unfollowed you. Well, you know. It is what it is, I guess. Technically, 2 of my accounts that I know of are fraudulent because they're you and Bert's alt accounts, so... there's that. It was the same guy who said he didn't like your old avatar, so you don't miss him. Yeah, I wouldn't miss him either. I would have probably just banned him for that kind of negativity immediately. I would have given him a stern talking to, and then if he didn't shape up, would have banned him, but you know. It's never, just always be positive. What's the point in being like a negative Nancy about that sort of thing? Just being a meanie for no reason. My truck is not strong enough. My avatar sucks? Oh god, how could you say that? I don't even have an avatar. I mean, I guess I do, technically, if you want to consider the moon face my avatar. You came into stream today, it started going off again about how I could get mine commissioned even after seeing the new one. Went off on him and he left. Ah, yeah. Good for you. I hate that kind of guy, that personality. It frustrates me. Nah, you didn't get banned? It's a shame. You made me cry, though. May have said a thing or two about my avatar in the past, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the desire for... I mean, like, I say desire, that's not what I mean. I don't understand the feeling of necessity that people seem to have to try and tell people what's best for their stream. I've never liked that idea. Just, as long as you're having a good time, then enjoy yourself, and you know, if you got mean things to say, then don't say it. Like, I don't know. Just want to sell their own art? That's very possible. They had some guy, oh, okay, well, because he was just shilling for somebody else then, maybe. Yeah, I also liked your old avatar. I like your new one too, but I like your old one. I think there's a lot to be said for making your own assets, too. It makes, like, a more personal feel, right? You gonna be able to make that turn? Wow, that was impressive. I think maybe he was young. Ah, it could be. It seemed like he was legitimately excited to show me. Kind of a little kid. Yeah, I get that, I guess. I mean, people are always reaching out for any sort of attention at certain ages. It's part of the reason I don't think you should be too harsh on people being, like, judgmental or rude. But there's a point where it gets too far. Can I go yet? I really want to, like, turn out here, but I can't get a free spot. Because I got a caution stop sign, so I should be able to go anytime soon. Whee! You have a small baton on your shoulder in the new avatar? Yeah, seen that. You were discussing making a new avatar for Mini Batot too, right? Are you still going to do that, or are you going to keep your old one? Will eventually? Okay. Coolio. Look forward to seeing it. Man, every time I start speeding up, the game wants me to reduce my speed again. I mentioned this one before a couple times, but when I first started streaming, I had initially intended to make myself a VTuber avatar, but then by the time I developed a sort of following, nobody wanted it, so I just decided against it. And I don't know what I would even do for that sort of thing. I was gonna do proper VTuber. I was actually working on it, but I gave up. Michi, hello there. Yeah, it's literally like 80% done, and I was like, actually, I don't really. I guess nobody really wants that sort of thing in my streams because it just takes up room on the screen, and I don't really mind remaining a faceless existence. Because I'm not going to do webcam stuff, but I figured the avatar would be a bit more personal. Maybe for like specific streams, like for like an art stream or something, I could put it up when you don't have to like pay attention to anything. Or like this sort of stream, you don't really need to look at anything in particular, so that would be a good time for it. But I don't know. I just decided against it in the end. Maybe I'll get around to it, but who knows. I hadn't even decided if I wanted to keep it, like, because partway through I was deciding whether I wanted to do a moon or if I wanted to do a proper one. Do I do art streams? Sometimes. It tends to be only when I'm making emotes. I did one a while ago. I drew with my left hand to make my current emotes, and that was fun. But I was gonna do 100 subscribers. Sorry, 100 follower special. I keep calling them subscribers for some reason. It's an entirely different thing. I was gonna do a 100 follower special where I just did an art stream where I finished off all my emotes because I still have like 10 left to do. Also, hi, I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. But yeah, I do them occasionally. I don't draw with my right hand because I don't want people to be able to identify my actual art style. And I don't want people to find my other salacious art account. So I use my left hand to draw. I wouldn't say distinctive enough, I think, because my friend found it really easily. And I never showed them it. Like they've seen my art before because I did a commission for them one time when I was drawing on this account. And they found my alt very quickly. Somehow. So I guess it must be distinctive enough. You're curious about my art? It's not appropriate, and I can't talk about it. I think I'd get in trouble for even mentioning it on stream. I mean, like, details, not just that I do it. But it makes me enough money to live off of, so it's worth doing. Come on. Tell your loyal followers for the 100 followers stream. No. I will continue to draw with my left hand when I stream, and nobody will be any the wiser. Unless I accidentally open up, like, the wrong file, which I am legitimately terrified of. I did, like, when I did my last stream, I did, like, 45 minutes of testing to make sure nothing would pop up on stream that I didn't want to pop up. Come on. nobody knows. As far as I know, nobody in chat. Well, actually, maybe. I guess if Mop Top Hat's here, they might know. Because they're an actual friend. I say actual friend. They're a person I know. And Craig might know. They're also a person I know. I don't think so, though. You're not new, but hello to both Michi and Patat. All my loyals are here right now. Yeah, I suppose. You know, I like Space Wolves and the memes. I mean, I do like Space Wolves. That's not incorrect. Oh man, a detour. How could you do this to me? I have an urgent delivery here, don't you know? Oh, it's not even a real detour. It's just like go down this exit ramp and then go on to the on-ramp immediately. What's my community called? I don't know. I never came up with anything. I was thinking like, gosh, what is it? Like, on my YouTube channel it was Moonanites, but then that's a thing from a cartoon that I didn't like that cartoon very much. So I was like, that's not a good name for them. You know who to kidnap to find out more? No. Leave Mop Top alone. They wouldn't hurt it. Don't hurt them. They're kind. They're kind to me. Crimson Stars or something? I don't know. I really don't have any idea. I've always kind of... I don't know if against is the word. Labeling a community is always kind of a strange one. I don't know how to go about doing it, and it feels weird, because I don't want to, like force association with people, I guess. Like, if they don't want to be part of, like, the community, I guess, I don't want to, like, force them into it by just calling the general audience that. If that makes any sort of sense. But, I don't know. If there's, like, a community vote on what to be called, I suppose I can just come up with something. Daily reminder, 50 Shades of Grey was created by a Twilight fan, or from a fan fiction. Yeah, I knew about that. That was kind of fun. I like that as an idea. I've never read 50 Shades of Grey, but I've heard it's fine. Is the space community? It could be. I don't really play very many, I feel like I don't play enough, like, sci-fi games to be called a space community. I guess because I'm a moon, I suppose. That'd be a good one, but it's hard to say for sure. Probably, like, the Craters or something. I don't know, that's a bit silly, but... The Swifties, no. Not for general audience, for followers or subs. Yeah, I guess that's true. Can I leave now? Can I go? Yeah, okay. For all you know, unleashing your cow could be the road to riches for you. Well, I mean, could be. I think there might be some really super old art on my Twitter from like several years ago, but my style's changed so much since then that I can't imagine it would be anywhere near the same. Oops, too fast. You draw every single day for years and years, and your style will just keep changing. It's hardly even close to comparable. Is that why your expression is what it is? What, the Crimson Moon I got? No, well, no. Well, yeah. Yes. When I originally drew... I think I'm answering a question from you, but I think you're not subbed, so I think you're getting ads right now. When I originally drew on this account, I changed it to the Ahegao, the Craigasm emotes, because of what I was doing, and then I just kept it because I liked it, and then deleted all that art. And I think I've gotten rid of every bit of evidence of it on the entire internet. I think. Unless it got reposted somewhere. And I really hope it didn't. Sounds unlikely, yeah. But I didn't do very many pieces on this account before I realized I shouldn't do it, because all of my friends and family throughout my entire life know this handle. I was like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't. That's okay. 3 people streaming Planet Zoo right now, and one of them is in English. Yeah, Planet Zoo is like a surprisingly popular but sparse game. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it seems like a lot of people like watching it, but there's very rarely streams on it, and the ones that are streaming it only stream it for a little bit at a time, or they only stream it on certain days. Oh, speaking of Planet Zoo, I'm really sad that I forgot to raid yesterday. Because I got raided by a nervous flower, and I wanted to raid somebody else, but I forgot. And then I ended my stream with like 6 viewers or something. It is a very fun game. I'm surprised more people don't stream it. I mean, I know that like talked about it before, but like Sips is a fairly big Twitch streamer. He was streaming it really like pretty regularly for a while there. I don't know if he still is. But I know that he usually has like 1,000 viewers or something at a time. So I'd be surprised that there's not more of his followers just like searching the tags and stuff. Managed 100% another game. Nice, congratulations. What game was it? Was it your spooky VR adventure game that you got? Oh, I have a bug on my arm. Oh, it's an ant. Get out of here. What the heck are you doing here? It's winter. Well, it's autumn. No Place Like Home? Have I heard of that game? I don't know if I've heard of that game. Lack sloths? Yeah, you're right. That could be it. RimWorld doesn't lack sloths. But I have so many mods installed on RimWorld that I don't even know if I'll ever see a mega sloth or not. I think I know why my mouse is doing that. It's because I'm twitching and I keep lifting my mouse up. I think that might be the issue. Do I have my lights on? Yes. It's kind of hard to tell. What's the button to... That's not it. H? That's the horn. K? No. U? No. I? No. There's a button to, like, turn on high beams permanently, but I don't remember what the button is. B? That's brake. Comma? Nah, it probably turns off my engine or something. Oh, crap. X? Nope, that's diff lock. I didn't want that. Uh-oh. Okay, well. Let me just find out what the high beams is. I didn't turn it on? Oh, it's cruise control increase. I know. Whoops. Oh, please don't tell me I have to reset that. I'll go crazy if I do. Where was that? What was that? Cruise control. Where's cruise? Was that walk? What the heck? Walk mode. There's a walk mode in this game? Interesting. Cruise control. Speed increase. Button 5. Okay. Okay, now I can middle mouse to make my highs on, my high beams on. Pierogies? Like the potato dish? Food? Whatever? "27 degrees this morning, it's winter." Yeah, I mean, it's definitely getting there. But considering last week it was like in the 80s, I don't think it's quite there yet. Super Auto Pets doesn't lack sloths. Ooh. I wanted to play Super Auto Pets. It looked really fun, but I never got a chance. I know it's free, but I have it installed and just never played it. I feel like I would like not be able to like stomach suddenly losing a match when I was doing really well. And it looks like there's a lot of that. See if I get grumpy. Night in the Woods is so good. What is it about? Gotta need the Twitch integration for RimWorld. Then viewers can send you any kind of animal. I don't know how to install that, but I might look into it if I do RimWorld again. Usually a lever on the left side of the wheel. Okay, come on. That's not what I'm talking about. I got the high beams working, at least. I don't know if I need them, really. There's a big old dam here. Where is this? This is a huge dam. Where am I? I'm in northern... this place. What is this place? I've completely forgotten what state this is. What is the state? I don't know what state this is. This is Nevada, Arizona. Is that... no, New Mexico's over here. What is the state? I've completely forgotten. Utah? Is it? It might be, yeah. I guess so. This is Colorado. Is that Utah? It's a state of denial. Posture check. No! Well, whatever. It's a state. There's a big old dam, and there's a... I'm in the northern end of, I guess, Utah. Just looked it up. It doesn't seem like the kind of game to play that you'd play. Ah, okay. Keybinds menu is large, have a search field. It really should. It'd be really nice if it did. There's a lot of games like simulator games that have like actual search functions in their keybinds to make it easier to find things. Like Star Citizen has 1 trillion keybinds. It's insane how many keybinds it has, and that has a search function, and it's really nice. Walks 3-stage drive. I would like to know how to go into walk mode. I've never seen it before. It's about depression and mental illness. It's very fun. Okay. It's probably not for me then, I don't think. I have a hard time with serious things. I've talked about it several times on stream. Hoover Dam, named after the vacuum cleaner. It might be Hoover Dam. That's what I was thinking it was, because it's the only big dam that I know. College dropout. I'm just driving all over the road here. May Borowski returns home to the crumbling former mining town of Possum Springs, seeking to resume her aimless former life and reconnect with the friends she left behind. But things aren't the same. Home seems different now, and her friends have grown and changed. Leaves are falling, and the wind is growing colder. Strange things are happening as the light fades. There's something in the woods. It's very not serious, fun and silly. Oh, okay. The main character's a goofball. Alright. I thought you were being sarcastic when you said it's very fun. Night drive. Denial isn't the state, it's river to Egypt. How dare you? You're never sarcastic. Can I get a tone indicator for that? Okay, this is a lie, alright. A slash sarcasm. Runaway ramp! Whee! Oh, I have the speed retarder on. Oops. 25 miles an hour. Playing hooky tomorrow. Who's with you? I haven't played hooky in a long time. No reason to. I don't have anywhere to be. But I'm down. I guess I'm always playing hooky. that case. Play Noki to play hockey? I've played street hockey before, and I've gone ice skating, but I've never played ice hockey. Might even result in a hickey. Ooh. Careful, not on the ice. Freeze to each other. Speaking of on ice, there was actually this is completely unrelated. There's a game that was free on Epic like a week ago called Godlike Burger, which I'm super curious about and kind of want to try playing at some point, but I have no idea what it's about or how it plays. So I'm gonna get that up at some point probably, just to see just to see what it's about. I just don't know when. Fair warning. I don't know. Fingers crossed you get a job offer Wednesday and quit Thursday. Fingers crossed, yeah. You got it. No problem. Bernal. Gotta go to sleep though. Had a full day today and another full day tomorrow. Alright. Take care then. Sleep well, you know. Make sure to drink water. Not too much, because then you'll have to wake up in the middle of the night, you know. It's not a great idea, but, you know. Be healthy, all that. Have a good night. It's so salty they cut your hours while you're on vacation. Yeah, that is kind of scummy. I can turn off my high beams. Oh, I didn't even have them on to begin with. Power Clogging Studio. Ooh, it's a statue. I wonder what that's about. Heritage Museum. Just driving all over the road. Is that a dinosaur? Oh my god, look, it's a dinosaur. Utah Dinosaur Land. It's a cute dinosaur. I kind of want to know what trucks are here. I might take a detour to drive into that truck zone. Just to see what brand truck it is. Oh, it's Peterbilt. I already have that. New emotes. Here's the salt you were looking for. Yes. Isn't there a default salt emote? Oh, no, that's on Steam. Never mind. On Steam, there's a salt emote that you can get. It's just an animated salt shaker. I imagine there's probably one on Twitch, too. There is one. Look at that. Yeah. Salt and Sanctuary was another game I was thinking about playing at some time. Like talking about salt. How long do I have to finish this job? Because I might need to sleep. Oh, I have plenty of time. I probably should have taken that rest stop. Is there another one coming up? Ah, there is, but it's at the destination that I'm going to. Oh, there's one right here. I'll take that rest stop. Never heard of that one? It's, like a 2D, dark, gritty, hack and slash, Souls-like game, I guess. I've heard it compared to that, but I don't know if it actually is Souls-like, really. Time to lurk while you figure out foods. Alrighty. Make something tasty. But I've heard it's good. I played it very briefly and kind of enjoyed it, but never got it. I didn't get a chance to actually properly play it. But because I also intend to play Hollow Knight at some point, and I know Hollow Knight's a very similar type of game. I don't know when to space those out to play them. Because I don't want to play two games that are very similar immediately after one another. Welcome to colorful Colorado. I should probably roll my window. It's just like been sitting here with the window down this whole time. It's really loud. I just realized as I was saying colorful Colorado that I couldn't hear myself talking. Ooh, don't slam into that flower pot. I bet it's not breakable. Anyway, the downside of having a bunch of games on a list that I want to play is that I don't know which ones to play in what order. So unless somebody comes in and is like, oh, that game's particularly good, then I just go for whatever I feel like doing, or roll a coin, flip a coin, or roll a dice, or spin a wheel. You know, one of those. Oh no! Oh, I missed my delivery because I mean, there's supposed to be a timer. That's really annoying. There's supposed to be a timer between sleeping, but it let me sleep twice in a row by accident because I meant to turn on my engine, which is default enter, but I changed it to a different button. I think, or maybe I used to have a default enter. Well, package is late now by a long time, so I'm gonna get a huge fine, I bet. Gosh, how frustrating. What is happening up here? Ah, well, it is what it is. Hopefully I at least get some sort of profit from this, and it's fine, but if not, it's my fault for accidentally pressing the button twice. Actually, I might be able to reload. Does it autosave? If it autosaves more than one autosave, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, actually, no, show autosaves. I saw that. If it autosaves on sleep... What was that? 110? 115. I might reload that save. Because that was a genuine mistake, and I don't want to lose a bunch of money about it. Save scummer. Well, this is my relaxing game. I'm okay save scumming on this one. That should be the community name, Save Scummers. Or Strike Breakers. No, no strike breaking. Get out of here. Save Scummers is a fun name, but I feel like it would just attract the wrong crowd. And it would be like, it's like generally quite a like derogatory thing. Wouldn't like to. I'd like to have a positive like name for my community if I was going to have one at all. Is there a more neutral term for save scum? Reloaders, but that sounds kind of like a gun thing. Alternate history enjoyers. That sounds like a... Time Wizard's a kind of a fun one. Positive save scummers. Oh, very good. Chrono Breakers. That's a fun one. That one sounds like a video game, though. That sounds like a Chrono Trigger reference. I've never played that game, so I feel like if anybody came in here and asked Chrono with a like Chrono with a KH, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Maybe that would raise more questions than anything. I'm gonna roll my window back up. I want to take out this motel. Not really, but I'm going to. refuel anyway. I can find a refueling station. Where's the fuel? Oh, it's here. Scummers of the K. I still don't think that quite works. In terrible words of the community's submit crimples. The thing is, I don't know if I hate that one. I kind of like it. It's kind of silly and it sounds kind of cute. Scruples? Scruples is like a problem, isn't it? Like you have a scruple? Like scrupulous? Crimson Tide for the submarine fans. I think Crimson Tide is another thing. Scruples are morals, more or less? Ah. I'd kind of like crimples. I don't know if it would go over well, but I do like that, actually. We know he has none, how dare you. That was only one game, and, well, I guess I did play Dishonored, and I murdered a lot of people in that, too. Well, I think I have morals. Got plenty of crimples, though. I stole TVs. Oh, yeah, I did play the game where I was just stealing a bunch of stuff, too, didn't I? I did steal Singularities, and I save scummed for that one. God, this cop's been here all night. Ooh, it's raining. Raining, so it's hard to control. Also got 4.75 birds meetings killed. That's, you know, well, no, 4.5, right? Because 4.5 was the last bird meeting that was on the last mission. They died a hero. Getting devoured by Reapers on the alien ship. Although actually, Bert's meeting 4.5 also betrayed me in a previous mission by getting mind controlled. Oh, that was the same mission, wasn't it? He got mind controlled and then gunned down one of my soldiers. I'm glad Bert's meeting 4.5 is dead. I'm gonna remove his medals posthumously. Exile him. Throw his ashes to the stars. Where the Reapers can eat him. It might have been the save scum itself. That's what actually killed the aliens for good. Meetings aren't healthy. Yeah, I suppose. Could have been. I wasn't there for the final part of the death. I did enjoy that game, Xenonauts, a lot, but I'm still really annoyed that the final like cutscene had like no fanfare or whatever. It was just like a straight up like end. Even in the original like XCOM, there was like music and like a series of slides that told you what happened after the alien invasion. And it's just in Xenonauts, it was such a big blob of text. And it's kind of like really underwhelming. It was still a really fun game, but that was really disappointing. What's ideal meeting would take place in a pitch black room. I feel like you just would have a really hard time communicating with anybody in a dark room. How would you get your meeting minutes and stuff, you know? It's like one of those diners where they blindfold the guests. I've never heard of that. I don't think I'd ever eat there. I'd be so concerned. It's one of those fancy dancy things. I feel like if I paid a lot of money for a meal, I'd want to look at it, you know? Make sure it's edible. The last time I was streaming this game, I did talk about the time I like my favorite restaurant served me raw chicken. Like, I don't trust anybody anymore with food. I have to be able to see my food. The idea of being you remove one of your senses to enhance the other four. I guess just give me some earplugs or something. I want to see my food. I don't need to hear people while I eat. Focus on the texture and taste. I mean, it's a cool idea, but I still don't think I'd have to like do it with like somebody I really trust. You know, I wouldn't be able to do it with just a random restaurant, even if it was a fancy one. Most of your meetings are in a dark room. Actually, they are remote meetings, and you always have your shutters down. Usually, oh, I guess that makes sense. You're not like actually in an office. Even if you're in an office, they might have like a slideshow you have to turn off the lights for. I guess nowadays the slides are pretty easy to display on a bright room. Chicken sushi. Yeah, that's different. I'm okay. I like sushi. I don't like fish, which is weird because I do like sushi. But I would just not ever eat raw chicken. On top of it being like an incredibly bad texture, it's also deadly. I don't want to get salmonella, you know? Cattle guard. Oh, I love cattle guards. Oh, it didn't make the noise. When you're in a car, they usually go and it's really nice. It's a really fun sound. When I was a child going on road trips, we used to drive over cattle guards all the time, and it made me like, it really relaxed me. Because it vibrated the car when I was trying to sleep, and it put me, like, helped me put to sleep. Kind of weird the way to do it, I guess, because they're really loud. The ortolan is served in French cuisine, or ortolan. Typically cooked and eaten whole. Traditionally, diners cover their heads with their napkin or a towel while eating delicacy. You won't get salmonella from fresh chicken. Yeah, it's not true. Chicken frequently has salmonella permeating the meat. Also, like, generally, like, American, like, food is just different than other countries. Like, I know that, like, eggs, I think, is a prime example. Like, in America, you have to refrigerate your eggs because of, like, the process of, like, that we use to collect them and clean them. But a lot of other countries don't have to do that. It's a really slow turn. Bird is roasted for 8 minutes and then plucked. The consumer then places the bird feet first into their mouth while holding onto the bird's head. Oh god, I hate this. This is a terrible description. The ortolan is then eaten whole, with or without the head, and the consumer spits out the larger bones. I don't know if I'd be happy eating bones on anything. Even like fish bones, or like, which are really thin, are incredibly difficult to consume. They hurt. Traditional way, French gourmands eat ortolans. Let's cover their heads and face with a large napkin towel while consuming the bird. In America, they wash eggs and then coat them with wax. Hey, I think it's like wax and then like, they like wash them with like bleach and stuff, I think. Like, just unhealthy things in general. I don't know exactly. It's been a while since I looked into it, but there was like this, the way that they clean them is, that we clean them is like bad. tradition dictates that this is to shield from God's eyes the shame of such a decadent and disgraceful act. Yeah, I get that. Oh, you wash the protection layer off the eggs they naturally have. Exactly, yeah. So, I mean, like, it just is what it is. Tell the chicken to wash their hands first. They don't have hands. They got little feet, and they got wings. Most other countries, the natural film stays on the eggshell. They last much longer and don't need refrigeration. Bert said. You're typing instead of reading. Yeah. Okay. I remember there was something about it, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. I just know that we have to refrigerate them, so we can't have them like that. What is with my mouse? Is it my mouse, or is it just me being a numpty picking it up accidentally when I twitch? I got twitchy hands, so it could just be me doing that over and over again. You don't refrigerate eggs, and as a bonus, you sometimes find little feathers in the egg box. I don't know if that's a bonus. I feel like I'd be put off by that. Like, if I get an egg that has, like, if the eggshell has, like, a weird texture on it, like a bump or something, I can kind of put off. I feel like if I found a feather in there, I'd be concerned. Basically, you mentioned the ortolan since you were talking about not wanting to be blindfolded. As they cover their heads and stuff. I guess that makes sense. It's still a weird thing to talk about. It's also really gross sounding. I don't think I'd ever try that, which is weird because I'm okay trying a lot of weird different foods. Chickens have feathers. There's nothing to be concerned about. I know. I know. I'm just like, you know, sometimes an egg in the egg. No, that's disgusting. Be more concerned if chickens didn't have feathers. Well, they're flightless birds. They don't really need feathers. They're kept in coops, so they're already warm. This journey's been long. Jeez. Who meowed? Did I meow? If I did, I didn't mean to. They're only flightless when they get put in little cages. Is that true? Real chicken can fly. Not very good, but they can fly. Oh, well, they can like flutter. But they can't like migrate. Grand Junction discovered. I was actually gonna name this stream Sleepytown Junction, but that's a Game Grumps reference, and I don't actually understand the reference, so I decided not to name it that. Or it's a song? I don't know. It's one of those. I don't remember. I think it's Game Grumps, but I don't know well enough. Whatever it is, it's something that I don't know. See that mountain load in. Something that's making cat noises, and you've confirmed it is not your cat. You got a stray outside? Just meowing at your window or something? Or is it like you got like really thin walls and somebody else's cat is making noise? Or is it like your chair squeaking that sounds vaguely like a cat? Or is it my lo-fi music making a random noise that sounds like a cat? Ooh. Not sure how much of that is due to breeding, though. No idea how well wild chickens can fly. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen a wild chicken. But I know that American breeding, especially, I don't know about other countries, but in American breeding, animals is really inhumane, so I would assume that chickens can't fly, partially because they're incredibly overfed and made to be just like crippled, horrible amalgamations of bird-like creatures. Do your windows not make cat noises? I'm driving really badly because I keep looking at chat. Yeah, you want the package soon. It's coming. I got the stuff. Let me see my thing again so I can tell which direction I need to go. There you go, okay. It's definitely from your headphones. Just have too many tabs open to know who to blame. That's a really funny prank to pull on yourself. Just have like a video up in the background that plays a cat noise like randomly for like every couple of hours or something just to put you off. This one delivery has taken like an hour and a half. Granted, some of that time was me having to go and get my drink and chat with my visitor, but it's been a long delivery. I don't need the lights on anymore. I will soon, I imagine. I gotta find a better place to put this drink. It's in a really annoying spot, like underneath of my microphone. It's where I put it when I'm not like using the mic. Red jungle foul flying. How dare you use your powers of VIP to post links? Isn't it? What's in my music? The cat? I don't hear any cat noises in the music. But I mean, I suppose some sounds could be misheard as cats, lo-fi cats. I mean, maybe you're hearing like the blinker going off mixed with the music. Or maybe you're hearing like the air brakes, because those kind of make like a whining noise. I have your package. Where do you need it? Oh, it's a bad place. I hate that. I'm gonna try it, but I hate it. Gonna be a lot of beeping pretty soon, so be aware of that. I'm gonna have to back this truck up into a tight spot. Hopefully there's no other trailers in the way. Figured it out, it's not me. Retract all accusations. Were there accusations? You were asking questions. I don't know if that was accusatory. Nice. 24 grand. I didn't even level up. Crap. Alright, not quick job. I don't want a quick job. I want a job market, please. From Colorado Grand Junction to Barstow, California. That sounds like a nightmare drive. Holy crap, that distance. Wowie. No, thank you. Go to Nevada. Well, That one's about to expire. I guess we could do that one. New Mexico? I don't have Texas or Oklahoma. I don't have the DLCs for those two, so... Can't really keep going that direction. I suppose I can go back to Nevada. Well, I might as well go to California if I'm going to Nevada. Let's go to SoCal. Sure. Streamer whose channel you're idling in while they're away. The playlist has gone on to something that's cat purring, very quiet, and occasional meows. That's kind of fun. The soft fire crackling before. Nah. Latest run was from Cody? What? Might try to explore these roads. A little bit. Cody to Grand Junction. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wait, was it? Maybe. Oh, yeah, it was. My go. Yeah, now we're going from Grand Junction to somewhere in SoCal. Wasn't really paying attention. I can't see. Should visit Jackson. It also features in The Last of Us. Very pretty place. Where's Jackson? Up there. It could do. I don't have any jobs up there, but if I do get one, I can go there. It would be a really long drive if I was just to go there. So I need to get a job to cover the wages. Speaking of wages, how's the bank looking? Can I repay a loan? That is the wrong button. I can repay this loan, but I'll have literally no money after that. I could probably work it. That's probably alright. Or should I save up my money to buy more trucks? I do have a 400 grand loan out right now, so maybe that's not a good idea. And this will get rid of $1,000 a day. How many trucks do I need? No, not many. Start a new zoo. You don't really need trucks. It's purely just for like a management aspect of the game, because you can buy garages, and in the garages you can stock trucks, and then you can hire drivers to man your trucks, and they'll generate like a passive income for you. And you can get garages all over the US if you want. It's just kind of an extra little task to do for fun. There's no reason to, just something to do. Save up more money, or your money to buy more drugs. That's what you heard? Oh, well. I mean, I do have like a... I was gonna say I have an accent, but I guess I have like... I don't know if I do. It's one of those things where it's like, you don't notice your own accent. I think I have the least accent of all of America. I think it's clear enough, but I do say some things strange. I do slur a lot. So, you know. No? Oh. Darn. Here I was thinking. That's what I get for thinking. What accent do you understand better than me? You do notice the Valley Girl accent? Well, I haven't put that one on for a while. There's no such thing as the least accent. Well, yeah, but I think my tone is easier to understand than like a heavy Southern or like a Minnesotan. Like, oh yeah, don't you know, it's like really hard to understand if you're not familiar with it, you know? It's quite clear and easy to understand. See, that's what I'm talking about. Also the demon voice. That one's hard to do. It hurts my throat. I can't do it on... I used to be able to do it a lot more. It's what you're used to, I suppose. top of the day to you. I'm not gonna do an Irish accent. Get out of here with that. How do I even pick up that? Where is that one at? I might just go this direction to see if it's around the back. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe. You'd be hard-pressed to convince me that somebody from outside the U.S. wouldn't be able to understand me if they understood English. Whereas if somebody was, like, from, like, Texas, I feel like you'd have a hard time understanding some of the words they use just because of the way they pronounce them. I mean, colloquialisms and stuff, obviously, would be harder to understand. Like random nonsense from that, you know, local speech and things. Tell you what. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. Just like the extra over-pronunciations and things. And especially, like, if I decided to stop slurring and stuff and speak clearly, I could do that too. But I'm speaking all relaxed right now, so I'm not speaking clearly. But if I was to put on my radio voice, I could, and you'd probably understand me a lot better. Dominant accent doesn't equal less accent. I don't know. I think mainly what I'm talking about is, like, there's no distinctive, like, accent points, I guess, that you could, like, individually, like, identify in my speaking. But maybe not, I don't know. I don't have very many opinions from people outside of the US to ask, I guess. Bet there are. Well, maybe. You'll have to tell me, because even I have a hard time understanding some accents in America, and I live here. For the ebook Kindle accent? I don't even know what that is. This man you just watched has the best riz of all. What happened? Sound like a person who wants to be a voice actor. No, I wouldn't be opposed, but being a voice actor, on top of the fact, doesn't pay very well. Also requires a lot of, like, applying to things. Like, you need to, like, make an effort to make, like, a portfolio and send it out to different studios and, you know, communicate with your agents all the time. It's, like, very complicated, I feel like. I think the first statement was the best. It's very clear accent. Yeah, maybe that's it, I guess. I suppose you could probably point out things about it that are difficult to understand. I do say a lot of weird words. I guess, like, reckon's not a word a lot of people use. And, oh, it's another good one. I can't think of any right now. I'm sure it'll pop up, and I'll try to point them out when they happen. Yeah. Warhammer accent as heard in Dark Tide. Oh, okay. Coolio. Took his wife to a McDonald's, started saying random things out loud in public. But he honked the horn saying, "Can I take you out for dinner because I'm McLovin' it?" Okay. That's not bad. You don't mean that you're wanting to be a voice actor, but that's what your way of speaking sounds like to you. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe. It's not intentional. I just speak how I speak. Just like anybody else, I suppose. Very different to your current profession as an artist. Well, that's true. I don't get paid much for that either, but at least the artist thing I can, you know, do without worrying about. Reckon took you a long time to have listened to Australians to get used to. Still don't know how to use it, so you don't. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it either. I guess you kind of replace the word believe with it. I reckon so. Do you reckon? Like, do you think so, I guess? You believe that is the way? I mean, that's not wrong, exactly. I mean, that's still a pretty clear sentence. It may not be completely correct, but it's like perfectly clear. Like, know what you mean by it. Gotta have a portfolio and such. Well, my portfolio is not too bad. I reckon on God for real, no cap. That's a bit much. Passing out, have a good stream. Alright, thanks, Michi. Take care, sleep well. Appreciate you hanging out. Good luck playing hooky. Yeah, when I used to have to when I used to have to speak with my grandparents, they were hard of hearing, so I used to have to project a lot, which is not what I'm doing now, but that's sort of, I think, where I got my general way of speaking from, is just sort of talking fairly clearly. I do actually know American Sign Language, for what that's worth. What are you doing? Ah! What are you stopping for? Don't brake check me, person. We're in semi-trucks, you idiots. I was trying to think of anything that wasn't a swear just then to call that guy. That AI in my game. Road safety is no accident. It's the law. You want to learn Ossian? Did a bit online, but it's hard to maintain alone. What's Ossian? Like Australian, or is that an actual language I've never heard of? Auslan. Oh. Sorry, the screen's pretty far away. Okay, losing control. There you go, we're fine. I shouldn't be going 70, or sorry, 80. I think 70 is like the amount of speed I can control pretty well. Should have told him about Sevastopol safety protocols. Australian Sign Language, gotcha, yeah. I imagine most sign language has a lot of similarities. I mean, English-speaking sign language. It has a lot of similarities. But I haven't practiced it at all. I can still probably do fingering, but I can't do like proper conversations anymore because it's been such a long time since I've used it like regularly. Surprised they don't call it Sino or something like that. Yeah, right. Fingering. Okay, look, finger spelling. My mistake. That's what you heard too. I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. I meant finger spelling. Also, hi. I know you're here lurking. But it's always nice to see you in chat. Anyway, but yeah, I haven't had a chance to used the sign language in a long time, since I don't visit my my neighbors or my grandparents. Well, I visit my grandparents fairly often, but they don't need sign language. My neighbor was one that needed sign language. I used to go and play Yahtzee with them every couple of weeks. It was a lot of fun. They made very good coffee. I panicked for a second there when that car drove up on my side. I don't know why. I know there's going to be a turn up here, so I'm not going to speed up any further. I think 60 is what I'm going to stay at for a bit. It says you can turn at 70, though, so maybe it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. The drivers in this game are a bit wacky, because I always feel like they're going to crash into me or merge into me, because it's happened before. And whenever they're, like, screaming up on the side, I always get, like, really nervous about them, like, merging into my lane. Like that guy. Because, like, they're in the passing lane, but they always seem to merge back into the right lane for whatever reason. Whereas, like, normally when you're on a freeway or a highway, you want to be, like, the trucks stay to the right on the freeway. Trucks stay to the right side. Because they're slower. Unless they gotta, like, block off the path for one reason or another. Which usually it's pretty uncommon, but it's usually like a safety thing. If there's like something coming up that put other people in danger, the truckers will usually block off the path. Which is really irritating if you don't know about that, but it's perfectly fine once you're aware. I'm waiting for another way station up ahead sometime. God, I remember that one. I don't know where it was. I don't remember which location it was, but there was a place where I had to do like 5 way stations in like the span of 10 minutes, and it was so frustrating. Because I had to keep going back and forth between like different state lines. Driver Angelo M. got $2,462. Wow. But yeah, see, that's what the drivers are for. Drivers and trucks. Just a little bit of passive income. Nothing like super big or anything, but an extra $2,000, they take a little bit off the top for themselves to pay their wages, and then they give you whatever's remaining. And so just getting that like little bit of income is really nice when you're driving for like real life hours at a time. Granted, you could easily just run your entire business driving yourself. And you don't even need to take out a loan like I did. I took out a loan to buy a truck for my employees and to upgrade my garage and stuff, but you can just run the quick jobs, which means they provide you with their truck to drive, and once you have enough money to buy your own truck, you can just buy your own and then run jobs that way. And it works out perfectly fine. And you never have to worry about money. Henceforth, they shall be known as minions. Alright, sure. You gotta hire your minions, and you pay them a fair wage standard of, like, based on their skill level, they get more money. And they have, like, level up trees and stuff, the same as you do. You and them both have, like, skill trees. If I was to demonstrate that real quick. Oh, I can actually see what they're driving. That's nice. Yeah, see, right now they're working on hazardous cargo certs, which will give them more opportunities to run hazardous cargo, which pays more. They earn $367 a day, plus $16.98 a mile. You know, it's fine. They're a 1.7, so they're not super good, not super bad. Over here we have this guy resting, same thing, working on hazardous cargo certs. We actually pay her more. I guess that means she's slightly better. So she must have a higher experience pool. It's cool. It's okay. It's just a little nifty, like, bit of management. Department of Energy nuclear transport trucks are pretty hardcore. Wow. There are, like, big jobs you can do in the game. I don't know if it's any, like, nuclear transportation, but you can, like, transport, like, big old stonking fuel tanks and, like, helicopters and stuff. And you have to, like, get police escorts to get around so that people don't get in the way. It's kind of cool. They're slate gray, completely unremarkable. That makes sense. You wouldn't want to draw too much attention to them, but heavily reinforced with armed guards. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. And an armed escort. Yeah. That person's going way faster than me. Oh, I suppose I'm supposed to be going 80 right now. I'm in the wrong lane. I should be going in this lane. That way people can pass me if they want to. The nuclear container is a giant cylinder of concrete which they've tested in high-speed crashes. Concrete's pretty brittle without, like, reinforcements. I can't imagine it would do well in a crash. I mean, it must do if they're going to be transporting with it, but... What do I know? I don't make the trucks. I only drive them. I know nothing. I exist purely to drive trucks in this universe. The truck could be completely destroyed and then the cylinder be like, cool. I guess as long as it's safe, right? Get your lead line containers and things too. Road work ahead. I sure hope it does. I miss Vine. Jeez. What a slowdown. Whee! Full range of defensive components in SGTs is unknown, but according to some media reports, the vehicles are equipped with autonomous weapon systems and other high-tech surprises that allow them to independently engage and repel attackers, even if human crew are been killed and disabled. Nifty. The future is now. I'm interested to see... Well, no, that's not true. That's going to be taken the wrong way. I'm curious to know if there actually are automated defenses or not. Because I feel like that was just going to accidentally hurt some people. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, defending your nuclear product is probably more important than civilians' lives. But it's not a good look. When traveling, the tractor and trailer are typically escorted by 3 dark-colored Chevrolet Suburbans, each containing 4 armed crewmates. Additionally, all missions include heavy armed aerial support. Wow. My mother used to have a Suburban. She was going to give it to me when I was old enough to drive, and then she sold it. And I didn't get it, and now I'm sad about it. Not that it's not a fuel guzzler, but... you know, it's what it is. My father was going to give me a motorcycle when I got old enough. But then he abandoned me as a child. And I spoke to him one more time. And he was asking if he could claim me on my taxes, on his taxes rather, when I was like in high school. Which, you know, is a bit scummy. That's the only time I ever spoke to him as like not a 3-year-old. He never did give me that motorcycle. Daddy Moon got some issues, all I'm saying. Yeah. I was, raised by my mom. Well, kind of. Raised by my grandparents, mostly. Well, nah, that's not true. Half and half, I suppose. But yeah, my father never stuck around, for whatever reason. I do have 7 half-brothers from my father. So, he got around. Don't you stop in front of me. Yeah, as far as I know, he only had sons. So, the 7 half-brothers. And I had 2 half-sisters. That was from my mother, though, not from my father. I don't need to merge. Or not, I don't need to... whatever. I guess I only have one half-sister now. But still. It's weird. It's weird. I've never met a single one of them. The brothers. The sisters lived with me, but the brothers didn't. Roll Tide. I'm worried about this truck brake checking me again. I'd like to merge into that lane just to pass it, but I can't get ahead of it because this other truck next to me won't pick a distance to follow me at. I knew it. Oh, he was leaving. Got it in the end. Miles an hour. I think I'm going to stay at 75, thanks. Don't tell me it's a way station. No, it's not. Slower traffic, keep right. I'm not slower traffic. I mean, I guess I technically am. Very technically. You included dispensers on the interior walls that release a sticky, adhesive-like foam that would immobilize intruders, an emergency braking system to halt the vehicle, a set of explosive bolts to shear the axles and prevent thieves from towing it away, and a means of filling the rear compartment with choking tear gas. Automated defenses. Okay. So it wasn't like cyberpunk, like gun turrets, like popping out of walls and stuff. It was just things that make sense in our current day and age. That we know of. Well, yeah. Dynamics. Speed up. What is with these? Like, it feels like whenever I'm like going. Oh, come on now. A certain speed, the trucks always slow down. Like every time this happens. I think it's because these trucks will like reduce their speed to like go on the off ramps instead of going on the off ramps and then reducing their speed. The back of the truck asks if you're John Connor, start running. Feel like, I mean, I guess a Terminator needs a side gig. It'd be a bit weird to find a Terminator guarding some nuclear material on a random truck, escort truck or whatever. Stretch, but I'm driving very quickly down a highway. There we go. Got it wrong. I think the cylinder are made of hardened steel, not concrete. That would make more sense. At least steel has some give to it, so it wouldn't crack apart, whereas concrete would just shatter. If the force is great enough, of course. Also, concrete's significantly heavier, I think, than steel is, so it'd be a lot harder to transport. Concrete thing is from nuclear power plants, which can withstand the crash of a 747. Oh. Yeah, I know that they have those... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I was about to say I know something, and I just realized I didn't actually know that for sure, so I wasn't gonna go... I'm not gonna go through saying that. Make a fool of myself. What am I doing? Arizona State Line, pull in for inspection. That's what I was waiting for. So where is our port of entry? Hello, that's what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and get my way station done so I can continue doing things. I also need to sleep. How long do I have? 25 hours. It'll take 4 more hours to deliver, so I can actually sleep here and be fine. incredibly robust since they need to contain a potential meltdown. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. And yes, I do remember what happened. This is not the correct way to go about this, but I am going to go this direction to hit the parking lot. Oh, I guess it is the right way. Look at that. Angelo leveled up, yay! Next to show us a shortcut. I don't think there is a shortcut. Provided there's no detours, though, we'll make it on time pretty well. Don't let your hazard mats, driver, go full east. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Yeah. I think that they're fine. I don't think that the hazardous materials actually can get damaged or anything like that. Alright, copper, hurry up. There you go. I don't think they can actually get damaged. I don't know if the certs actually matter. They let you transport more materials, but I don't think that there's like actually any danger in transporting them. Like, if I got into a crash, I don't think I would, like, leak a bunch of, like, acid all over the ground or something. I actually don't know. What are the different hazardous materials that I can transport? It's explosives, gases, flammable liquids, flammable solids, toxic and infectious substances, and corrosive substances. Yeah, I imagine that's probably true. I mean, also, you probably wouldn't be responsible for, like, cleaning up the mess anyway. You just be like, if you crash, you just get out of there and let somebody else handle it. Yeah. Just vague, like, general information about the materials you're transporting. Not necessarily, like, anything, like, critical. Why I'm humming all of a sudden. Like, I literally have music playing in the background. I don't need humming. There's sound. Miles an hour, you got it. What does that say? Use of handheld cellular device by driver is prohibited. Whoa, hey, come on, watch out. That guy's a pickaxe. See, they use pickaxes on road work instead of like jackhammers? Playing Minecraft over here. Well, good exercise, I guess. Overwork and understaffing was the result. Yeah. A lot of things like that occur because of similar reasons. You'd think that people would just learn to let people rest and have reasonable time to themselves, as well as maintain equipment and safety protocols and things. That was very out of left field. Oh, because I said I need not overwork. I got you. Sorry, it's just like you really like whiplashed me from like one thing to like a completely different thing. Yeah, yeah, you know, it is what it is. The art's already there, you know? The Oheko art is there. It exists. You can see it right now. It's on my YouTube channel and also this. Easy. Do be like that sometimes, yeah. Just to temper expectations, I will never reveal my alternate art accounts to anybody for any reason. So, don't remain hopeful on that one. You can joke about it, but just to be clear, it's not happening. You'll never see it. Well, that's not true. You might see it, but you wouldn't know it was me. I don't do Picarto or anything like that, so you wouldn't be able to identify my voice. Luck and fame. Wow. Cabaret de Lune. Bellagio. Russell Road, 3/4 of a mile. Yeah. There's the pyramid. There's that one yellow hotel that is something. Or is that a casino? I can't remember. It's either a hotel or a casino. One or the other. Maybe both. Who knows? Mandela Bay. You were there last week? Ooh, fun. Let's go through the sphere. I don't think they have the sphere in this game yet. I imagine they'll probably put it in eventually. You have fun in Vegas? Got COVID there. Ugh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. I've been lucky enough to avoid COVID the entire time it's existed, somehow, by some miracle. Worth it though? Good to hear. Which is incredibly surprising considering I have a bad immune system generally. Should be fine as soon as you left. You had so much fun you booked it to go back in April? Wow, cool. Method is never leaving your house and interacting with people. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good way to do it. COVID took pity on me. Yeah. Came back pretty ill, spent the last 2 days there in bed. Ugh. That sucks. But, at least it was good. This is a really fast turn. Okay. I should have been on the outside road there. Probably a bit different, but still. Yeah, the general, like, I'd make an effort to, like, always wear, like, the, whatever, N95 mask, whatever the special one is. Always wash your hands, keep 6 feet apart, get your boosters, and it seems to have worked for me. I am allergic to the booster, though, so I can no longer get any more. Because the last one I had made my arms swell up like twice its size for almost 2 weeks. And no chicken sushi, yeah, exactly. Accidentally driving on the vibration strips, whatever they're called. I was really confused at why my truck was making that weird noise. I'm getting really sleepy. This game's relaxing. I should just play this all the time. Just become an American Truck Simulator streamer and start falling asleep after an hour and a half or 2 hours every single day. I'm sure that would be smart. But no. Tomorrow I'm going to be starting a new game. It's going to be a tactical game. It is called Chroma Squad, which I've definitely talked about a couple of times. It's a Power Rangers game, kind of. So I'm excited to get that on. Train yourself to fall asleep behind the wheel? Exactly. Nothing could go wrong. Ooh, it's a blimp. Don't see those very often. It's always exciting. Yeah. Don't know what it's doing out here, but it's there. Blimp, blimp, blimp. Doesn't have any logos on it, so could be a luxury blimp. I can't see it anymore. I am curious to know how to do the walking mode, though. I should probably look into that, actually. I might do it right now. I'm just very curious about walking mode. Now that I know it exists, I have to figure out how to do it. Doesn't say. Maybe it's just something I have to activate when I'm not driving. Like there's a button for like drive here. Maybe there's a button for walk when I'm not transporting. I suppose I could just look into it. I could probably just grab my phone, wherever it is, and Google. Don't have dictation on, of course. American Truck Simulator, walk mode. Assignments, keys, yeah. Walk in the shop. Oh, oops. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's only in the shops, apparently. Which I guess is fine. Not as exciting, though. I couldn't just stop and then walk. Ooh, is that a blimp? I couldn't quite see it, but it's in my it's in my one of my blind spots. There it is. Blimp. That one's actually really close too. Oh, hot air balloons as well. What? Awesome. This is a cool place. Yeah, the Vualdi dirigible. Your people. You don't get to walk around America. Yeah, I know. Shame. America's built to drive around, so that makes perfect sense, honestly. Just driving all over the road. Try and see who's on there. Nobody. Okay, it's not rendered. Guess you're not supposed to look straight up at the balloons. It's a bit dangerous. Use photo mode. Can't go any higher than this, I don't think. Yeah, I'm stuck at this height. I like how much nicer the skybox looks than everything else. It's kind of fun. Dirigible picture. You got it. Now I gotta delete those off my hard drive because I don't really want them on there. But, oh well. I've never used the photo mode. The only game I ever took like tons of screenshots in were Monster Hunter World and Final Fantasy 14. Those are the only two games I've actually taken screenshots of. Print it first. Just print a picture of a single, like, low poly balloon. Yeah, it might be fun. Barstow. I get to read the ads. Okay, good. We're almost there. I'm probably gonna make me park a really hard parking job, whatever. Rail exports. See your park job, bud. What do you got for me? Ooh, that's a bad spot. Okay, we'll try it. Almost there. Straighten out a bit. Sorry about the beeping. It'll be over soon. Eventually. Almost got it. Okay, we got it. Car is delivered from Grand Junction to Barstow. Yay! 29 grand. And I leveled up. Now what do I want next? I suppose I can get another hazardous cargo just to make sure I can transport them if they pop up. Cool. Cool. Let me go ahead and check the... Actually, anything... Do I need to sleep or get gas? I do need to get gas and repair, okay. Is there a truck depot around here anywhere? Does not look like it. There's one over here, maybe? One right there. There's a Kenworth. I want Kenworth. There's a Vander... whatever. I want to find other truck locations I haven't seen before. That's Peterbilt's. Like the truck shops. There's another one there. Where the highest paying payload would be? In this game or in real life? Some NASA satellite would be the top. Yes. Alright. Maybe I should ask one question at a time if I want an answer. But I know that, like I said before, there's like special jobs you can take where you can find like this one's hazard class 2. 50 grand, $94 to the mile. It's chlorine. Like that sells for a ton. That job is worth a ton, rather. That's not even like a high value cargo or like a super urgent one. Trimmer bathwater. It's from Butte, Montana to Casper, Wyoming. That's a long drive. It's like way up here, isn't it? Butte. Oh, it's right there. Casper's like down here. Yeah, Casper, Butte. Pretty long. It's about the same distance as what I just drove. Not gonna do that one though. I'm gonna go from somewhere in Barstow probably, or wherever I end up getting a location. Can I get extremely hazardous cargo and then crash to get environmental disaster? No, I don't think so. I think if you crash, it just damages your car, your truck, and the trailer. I don't think it actually does like anything deadly to the environment. Yeah, right. Maybe there's a mod for it if you want to terrorize people. But I don't think I want to do that. But you know, it might be a possibility. As fun as it would be. I don't want Kenworth. I know what I want. I just don't know where to find it. Truck manager. No, that's not what I wanted. Truck dealers. Mac. I want a Mac truck. Bakersfield. Let's go to Bakersfield. That's weird. It doesn't say there's a Mac dealership here, but I'll go to that one and see. Yasuo Main's a trucker. Yeah. I don't know, you can find mods for almost anything if you're looking for it, so if you wanna drive around and, you know, spill chlorine all over the highway, probably figure it out. It's a 2.5-hour journey. Jeez. I'm just driving. can I pick up a job that goes to that location? Where is it? Bakersfield. Can I go from Barstow to Bakersfield somewhere? It's like a super short journey. No. Okay. Yeah, darn. Oh well. I'll just drive my way. It'll be a bit faster because I have more control over the speed of my truck without the trailer. This will take a while though. Miles an hour. 55 miles an hour. Getting mixed messages over here. I guess trucks are supposed to go 55, whereas cars can go 70. Whee! Alrighty. Coolio. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, it'll take a while, but it's not the most unpleasant drive. Oh man, 40 miles an hour. Food. Arts. Cold drink. Arnie's finest furniture. I wonder how many different sign variations there are. I haven't been bothering to remember any of them. Loan installment. No. My money. How could you do this to me? That was 1/10 of the cash that I'm carrying on me right now. No passing. Give me those solid lines then. There you go. I keep seeing the speed limit and then getting immediately reduced. Because I'm a truck and I have to go a certain speed limit. I think you can turn on a speed limiter in the options menu so that you can't go over a certain speed limit, but I feel like that's boring. I think it locks you to like 70. Which is still quite fast, but considering there are some roads that let you go 80, I'd rather go 80. I don't know why I've decided to go all this way to find a Mack dealership when I'm not going to be able to afford a Mack truck for who knows how long. I leveled up a little bit, which means I can afford new trucks and new cabs and things, which is kind of nice. But I definitely don't have enough money to afford a new truck. I could take out another loan, I guess. It doesn't hurt. But then I'd have a spare truck that I can't do anything with, and I can't put it away in storage or anything. Well, maybe I can, actually. I'm not sure. Never tried. There might be an option for something like that. But I could have gone to any dealership to repair my truck. I don't know why I chose to go find this one. Probably just because I haven't come across a Mack dealership and I really wanted one. I don't know why I like Mack trucks. I just kind of like them for whatever reason. They got a bulldog as their symbol. Ooh, tumbleweed. That's fun. Cool. Scared me a bit at first, but it's nifty. I'm at an awkward stage where my character's not going to be tired by the time they arrive. But I will be tired if I take a job. So I'll have to rest anyway, just to make sure I can get the most time out of my drive. If I was to accept like an urgent job and then have to sleep partway through, I'd lose money. There's a lot of tumbleweeds out here. They don't quite adhere to physics, but at least they're nifty. Ooh, it's an oil pump. Next to some rusty trucks. I think I'll probably do one more delivery. It'll be a long one regardless, but I'll repair my truck, sleep, and then do a long delivery, and then I'll go to sleep after that properly, I think. I might not even eat any food, I'm just tired. $40 miles an hour. Boo. Some people. Look at this traffic. Outrageous. Can't they see I have things to do? Don't they know that I'm the PC in this world? We're lucky this music is good. Keep going. Do not give me a red light. No. How could you do this to me? I can see the dealership. It's not even the one I want, though. I don't know where the Mack dealership is at. I wonder if that's actually not telling me where the Mack is. It's just telling me where a dealership is. And I just looked at it wrong. I go to here, go to truck dealers. Oh, I only know, there is one right here. That's the only one I know of. Whoops. So I can't even see the ones. These are just unknown dealerships, I see. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll make my way up there eventually. I probably can make that as my next delivery, honestly. Not that I'll have enough money to afford a truck, but I'm still curious. Oh yeah, what are the trucks? Can I stash a truck away somewhere? Garage. That's not what I wanted. One of these is the one I want. That was truck manager, wasn't it? We have 3 trucks. Yeah, that's fine. Driver manager? No. Truck, no. Garage manager is the one, surely. That garage in Reno. There it is. To upgrade it, I need 100,000. That'll allow me to store 1 extra, or 2 extra trucks maybe? So I need at least 100 grand for that, and then whatever else amount is available to me. So, can't technically afford it yet. Even with 1 more delivery, I'd still be in the red. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to buy a truck. I think it's going to be about 150 grand, maybe up to 200. I already have a loan out for like 350 grand, but I paid off the other 100,000 I was doing. So feasibly I could take on 150 grand as a loan, but I'd have to pay it off. Suppose I can look here and see what the general price is for the trucks I'm allowed to get are. I don't care about your hours. You're open right now. What the heck? Oh, is this Sunday? Are you? Is that what's happening? How do I even? Oh, it's Sunday at 1:40 p.m. Okay, well, it's unfortunate. Oh, actually, I guess I do need to repair and stuff, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Service is that way? No, it's not. Is it? No, it is. Okay, cool. Repair my truck, please. It's not too bad. Walk mode. Oh my god, walk mode. I'm walking around. Look at that. Oh man, look at that. How cool. How pointless. But at least it gives me a good, like, look at the truck, I suppose, if I wanted to. Oh, I can crouch. Look at that. Ooh. Wow. Fancy. Okay, now I need to find the rest stop. I guess it's there. Oh, maybe that's right there. Can I sleep in the parking lot here? Yep. Just park over all 3 of these lanes. Who's gonna stop me? Annoyingly, it's at the wrong time to check the shop, but I guess I don't need to. I wanted to see what prices it would be generally, but I don't actually need to know. Let me go ahead and go here, and then do a freight market job from Bakersfield, ideally up towards Truckee or Reno. Up to Reading, that'd be good. Might do that one. It's hazardous cargo, so it pays a ton. Yeah, let's do that one. Considering the red cars statistically get into more accidents, you wonder why any trucking companies have red trucks? You got something to say? Huh? You talking smack about my red trucks? It's not a car, it's a truck. It's different. It's a vehicle. You wouldn't see a truck get into a crash as often as a car would. Clearly. My crimson truck even. Yeah. I do wonder if it does. I can't imagine it would. For trucks. It seems a bit unlikely. Because trucks are, I imagine, more careful drivers, and also much less populated. Crimple truck. Oops, I'm going way too fast. But I mean, like, everybody knows that red makes you go faster. So, like, I guess it makes sense that the more crashes occur with red cars. It's harder to control them, you know? Luckily, we're not painting them yellow. Wonder if the anime waifu vinyls make you crash more. I think they might make... Maybe they'll make other drivers crash more. Might be like distracting. But I can't imagine it would make you crash. If it was yellow, you could paint a giant Pikachu on it. Yeah, it's true. There's that accent again. That was just a slur. That wasn't even an accent. That was just me talking wrong. I'm tired and dehydrated and recovering from sickness. You know how it is. Maybe slurs are your accent. Well, maybe. However, if I decide to, I can speak a little bit more eloquently. Just need to make my tongue work a little bit harder. That way I don't slur at all. Of course, it takes more effort to speak like this, and it's a lot less natural, and far less relaxing. I just prefer not to. Hydrate redeems not redeeming. Drink water. Is it really not redeeming? That's weird. I didn't put a limit on those. You got it, in the end. That guy was taking that turn really fast. Just had to refresh the tab. Ah, okay. You got it. That radio accent or the used car salesman accent? Is that? Oh, it's neither. It's just eloquent. I'm just pronouncing my words correctly instead of letting my lazy tongue work. If I was to speak like that all the time, it just takes a little bit longer and a little bit more focus to not like bite my tongue mid-sentence or not get my tongue stuck on my teeth or something. I need to go into this lane. I apologize, my dear cement mixer. I was in the wrong lane. It'd be really nice if you would let me back in. I don't need you anyway. But no, the radio announcer voice is just like that, except more. I'm going 17 miles over the speed limit. Sorry, I'm not used to driving 30 miles an hour. Like, I'm just used to going like 55 all the time. Damn cops. Always catching me out. I don't know. Anyway, point is, there's special voices that I use for different situations. So, you know, you can determine what one's what. Ads are starting in 3 minutes. Wow. And now we're going 55. Now I'm allowed to drive quickly. Great. Thank you very much, police officers, for not fining me for going the speed limit here. I think I need to turn turn left up ahead somewhere. I can't really see it, but... Whee! That's too fast. Or maybe it's just the curve of the road naturally takes me to the left. Man, the job I have to pick up takes me an entire hour and a half back where I came from, it looks like. Angelo M. made me $1,858. Wowee. Temperature matters in this game. I feel like I remember there being a temperature gauge somewhere, but I don't see it anywhere. I don't know if that dictates whether or not it will like snow or rain or whatever. I assume it will, if it exists. But I don't know where to find that information, if it does exist. Well, golly. Wonder if I'm gonna end up passing out in real life trying to drive this truck. If I slam into a barricade, you'll know why. While I'm stopped at the stop sign. Okay, we're good. I was about to muse about why I'm so thirsty all the time when I stream, and then I remembered that it's literally just 4 hours of me talking almost non-stop. And I very quickly realized the reason. Of course, with this game, there's not much to talk about. So unless I'm having a conversation with chat, I'm just not having to talk constantly. Think you drink more or less energy drinks than a trucker? I don't know if truckers would drink energy drinks. I don't know anything about truckers, but I imagine they'd probably do more on coffee or something. Energy drinks don't really fit the... Energy drinks are less effective than coffee. I drink energy drinks because I'm addicted to energy drinks, and I have been for years. Not because they're tasty, too. I like the way they taste. One brand, one specific brand, which I'll remain unnamed in case I get any sponsorships in the future. But I drink one brand of energy drink, and nothing else. And that's the one brand that I'm, like, addicted to. But I don't drink that. Well, that's not true. I drink like 1 to 2 a day, most days. Some days I'll drink 0, some days I'll drink 1, but most days I drink 1 or 2. So probably less or more, depending on if they drink energy drinks at all. I certainly drink less coffee than a trucker would. Because like I said, I drink decaf coffee. Because I already get enough caffeine from other sources. Coffee makes you poop, though. Energy drinks make you pee. Like, they're diuretics. Like, it's not really... Not one way or the other. You can go in bottles, though. Well, yeah, if you're a savage. Or like an emergency, I guess. I suppose I shouldn't judge. I guess needs must, right? There's no reason for me to be, like, harsh about that. In-flight defueling, yeah. I don't know about defueling, but... Point is, probably best to drink water. And as long as you're not eating too much, like, outside of your, 3 meals a day or whatever. I guess, I don't know. It's an oil refinery? No, it's a chemical plant for hazardous, I don't know what, I'm transporting, like, chlorine or something right now, I don't know. Oh, I'm transporting dynamite. Never mind. It's, something. Whatever you want to call a place that makes dynamite. Oh, this would be a good place to have, like, a beacon. I should have bought a beacon at the last truck dealership I was at. That I could put, like, hazardous cargo lights on. A dynamite hatchery? Yeah, exactly. It's a dynamite hatchery. There's a car riding my tail right now. I can't, okay. They're not riding my tail quite as much as I thought they were. Don't worry, we'll make sure these little dynamite babies get where they're going in one piece. Unperturbed and wholly undetonated. Although I don't imagine, I mean, like, shaking a dynamite stick wouldn't blow it up. You'd, like, actually apply flame, right? Or extreme heat. So even if I was to, like, crash, I don't think it would be any problem. Brake check him. If I brake check people in this game, they just crash into the back of me and I get fined. C4 is very stable as long as you don't insert a detonator cap. I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised, because it would be incredibly dangerous otherwise. You can set it on fire. Well, yeah, but it's like a type of paste or something, isn't it? Troops use it. Or do that and use it for firewood. That seems strange. Is there fireworks, or is that in real life, or is that in the game? Is it the music? Maybe the music, I can't tell. You shoot a ton of C4 and rations need heating. Rations have self-heating mechanisms, don't they? In most of the situations, as far as the only rations I've ever eaten had self-heating. Just like add water and they heat themselves up. It's wild. They get really hot too. Why do that when you can have C4 campfire? Yeah, I mean, why indeed? Missing out on the novelty of it all, I guess. Plus, you probably can't toast marshmallows with a water packet, right? What story would you tell your kids? I don't know if it's worth telling kids about how you lit some C4 on fire to cook with. Didn't feel like an interesting enough story. It's no like dragons or, you know, giant spiders. Sounds cool. I don't. Maybe. I prefer to have fanciful stories told. Could film a TikTok with it. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're pranking someone with flaming C4. I'd worry if TikTokers just had access to C4. And I feel like if the military's filming TikToks where they're lighting their C4 on fire, they're probably gonna get court-martialed. Like, I don't know how expensive C4 is, but I imagine it's not cheap. Probably not that bad. Just explodey stuff. Well, yeah, but it's like processed and things. Also, it's property of whatever military, you know. Tossing... but just tossing a bunch of C4 into a campfire seems like together to make a campfire seems like a real weird thing to do. Losing the night vision goggles, on the other hand, I don't know how expensive those are, but I imagine they're quite pricey. You can buy night vision goggles, though. I mean, I don't imagine they work like military grade, but you can just buy some. I'm gonna leave the trailer out here on the street and then go buy a beacon, I think. Just for fun. I don't know when you'd actually use a beacon. I imagine with like a wide load or something, but I still want one. It's hazardous material, you know? Make sure people are safe around you. This is the same Peterbilt I just went to a minute ago. Give me a beacon. Yeah, there you go. How do I turn it on? I don't remember. It was O in the past. Maybe I changed it. I changed it. How do I turn on my beacon? My unnecessary but fun to use beacon. Hazard lights is F. That's not what I need. Beacon. Oh? Yeah. Must have changed it. There you go. Now people know I'm carrying hazardous cargo. I could also turn on the morning lights, I guess, but I'd rather not. Disco lights under the axle. Well, could do. Probably. Might be able to buy them. JDAM is a lot cheaper than any other guided option. M982 caliber, Excalibur rounds, 68 grand per shell, and the warhead only weighs 12 pounds. M31 Glarms are 160 grand at 200 pounds. The largest JDAM is 2,000 and 36,000 a pop. I don't know, still pretty expensive. Can you not see my beacon, guy? Come on. Explodey part is cheap. Wow. I don't know about cheap, but... Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but... There's no way that's still a red light. Oh, it is. Wow, okay, well, jeez. I really thought this wouldn't be. This is a right turn, or left turn only, isn't it? Oh, it's not. That's a left turn. Okay, we're fine. The rest of it that makes it expensive, I suppose. I don't know, if you gave me, like, for one explosive thing, just generally used, to be 36 grand, that's more money than, like, a lot of people make in a year. That's a lot of money for one explosive. Call me crazy, but I think there's probably better uses of money than just to make a bunch of explosives. U.S. Spends $800 billion on military. Yeah, I know. I think it's ridiculous. It's so much. You cut that by like a tenth, and we'd still be making so much, and we'd be able to use that money for something useful. Think of all the mangoes. I mean, yeah. Be able to make my own mango plantation, but like ethically sourced. $80 billion of mangoes. Don't even need 80 billion, just give me like a million. I think we'd probably do it. Maybe like 10, 15 million at most. I wanted to do some real good work, you know? Sell ethically sourced mangoes for a decent price. That way I can, like, you know, feast on my own supply and then sell some to get some back, you know? Probably turn orangey red and smell slightly sweet. Well, yeah. It's sticky. Probably. I'd like, it's like that when you eat too many tomatoes, you start to turn red. When you eat too many carrots, you start to turn, like, orange. I don't even know if that's true. I think that's just a rumor, but I like it. It's a fun rumor. It is true? Oh, wow. Cool. You have to eat a lot, though, right? There's no way you just eat some. Eat too many broccoli, you turn into me. How dare you? But you should eat more broccoli. It's very good for you. And it's so versatile. The pigment carotene is present in a lot of orange and red veggies. Indeed. Fair bit, but it's doable if you want it to be. Like, I don't know why you'd want to turn orange, but it's not unheard of, I suppose. I think probably be better off just eating a balanced diet. If I make you pea orange too. Well, beets make you pea red if you've ever eaten sugar beets. Not really red. They give it like a red tint, I guess. Depends on how many you eat. I guess if you eat like a ton, maybe you would, but... Foods do weird things. What did he eat? Beets, carrots, and corn? I mean, I'm sure there are people that do. Or most colorful. Oh, yeah. And asparagus. I haven't had asparagus in years. I cannot remember the last time I had asparagus. I've definitely eaten it. Like, not, like, but like how many, it must have been like, when I was a child. I cannot remember. The last actual memory I have of eating asparagus was like my friend's father cooking us dinner. He made a steak and asparagus. And that's the last time I can remember ever eating it. And I didn't dislike it. I just haven't had it since for whatever reason. There's just other vegetables I prefer over it, I suppose. I like spinach. I like broccoli. You know, I've got my vegetables covered, basically. I like cauliflower. I eat tomatoes a lot. That's a fruit, I guess, technically, but whatever. I eat tomatoes on sandwiches and things, and I cook them up with stuff. Onions for everything. I love onions. Oh, you're catering with at your 100 follower party. See, the meme is that I like mangoes, but I was considering just drawing some broccoli as a joke, as a bit. I wanted, because like, this is, because I don't have all of my emote slots done, and I don't know what to draw for all of them, I was going to have like placeholder emotes, which were just going to be like the food pyramid, which I did talk about before. So I was just going to have like one of every type of like thing you're supposed to eat vaguely. I was going to have like green vegetables, going to have fruits, breads, you know, stuff like that. It's going to be kind of fun, but I don't know what else to do. Because I have a few. I have like wave and dance or whatever. Not dance. Dance is going to be an animated one, but the slug was a fun one that I liked. But there's not very many that I have in mind. Crimples. I don't even know what I would do for Crimples. I like it as a name, but I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Pair of veg aesthetically is Romanesco broccoli. I don't know if I know the difference. Like brassicas? I don't know what brassicas is. Hold on. Brassicas. Oh, cabbage. Different type of cabbage. I like cabbage. Romanesco broccoli. Oh, that. Yeah. I've never had this, but I've seen it before. It's cool. Mild and nutty with sweeter notes. Okay, nice. That's a really cool looking plant. Pimples and crimples. I don't know if I want to associate my followers with pimples and, well, crumpets are okay. I think I probably, like, maybe like dimples instead for like smiling face, you know? And crimples because crimson moon, so that's what I was thinking. That's why I thought it was a cute name, is because I thought it was like crimson dimples or whatever. I was like, oh, that's a fun one. I wasn't thinking pimples and crumpets. I'm so tired. I just like, I looked at the game and I'm like, man, I have 6.5 hours left of driving here, which in real life is like maybe half an hour or 20 minutes or something like that. But my God, I'm so tired. Yeah, today's Sunday too, so I was supposed to. Well, it's Sunday night, I guess. Technically, it's Monday, but whatever. I was supposed to end my stream at 2.5 hours because this is the only day that I like This is the day that I usually try to take off a shorter stream. You can have a rest. You're allowed to stop. Yeah, I know, you're not wrong. But, you know, it is what it is. I got sort of sidetracked and then got distracted and then kept going, and then now that I'm partway through, I may as well finish it. It's also like a good paying, like, delivery, so I should probably finish it, because if the game updates before I play it again, it'll delete the delivery that I'm doing, which will be kind of annoying. Whenever the game changes its data, it removes all things that you're doing, so it doesn't bug out. It's like an alien life form. That's what I'm saying. It looks really cool. It is awesome. Apparently it tastes pretty good too, which I would love to try at some point. Or a microscan of a viral sample. Yeah. Whatever it is, it doesn't look like it belongs. It's for sure like a sci-fi organism. Tastes like a broccoli cauliflower blend. Not too exciting taste-wise. That's fine. I like broccoli and I like cauliflower. I'd like them together. Broccoli is literally my favorite vegetable. I love the way broccoli tastes. Keep it as a houseplant. I don't know if it would grow very well. That looks like it's probably what it does when it blooms. A lot of plants just look like weird, ugly stalks before they grow their, like, blooming bits. It'd be a cool houseplant, I guess. But I've already got, like, 4 different aloe plants to take care of. I've got Federico and Allie, and then I have 2 other aloes, and I have aloe veras, and then I have a regular aloe, small little succulent, that just a regular, like, garden aloe. I already have too many plants to take care of. I've also got the garden when I feel like tending to it. There's probably still some stuff to harvest out there. Got some seeds for it, but you're starting with trying to keep dang parsley alive. Yeah, it's a good idea to practice on easier to keep alive things. Mint is really easy to keep alive, but it's also like super invasive, so don't let it, like, if you ever want to try out growing mint, don't let it get out of the pot. But mint will also keep away, like, raccoons and rats and stuff. They don't like mint. It smells bad. Stockton. Also spiders. If you don't like spiders, mint is good for getting spiders away. All you heard was Japanese stone garden? What? Huh? Where? How? Where did that come from? To avoid the complications of greenery shenanigans. Oh, I see. Well, it's not for everybody. People don't... You don't have to grow plants. Just like, you know, if you like tomatoes and stuff, tomatoes can... If you're allowed to grow them where you live. I guess some places restrict what you can grow. Like tomatoes and onions and stuff are really easy to grow. Same with potatoes. If you want to just have some free food. Raise and pave, roll coal. It is what it is. I guess if you want to pave over your land, not permitted to grow plants in the ground here, so everything in pots. Yeah. I mean, it's just like population control and like environment conservation, right? Don't want to get any like accidental invasive species growing. Much more likely to dry out. Higher temperature fluctuations, everything dies. I suppose that makes sense too. Yeah, we have we have like a blackberry bush that's around here that we have to keep cutting back constantly because it's a super aggressive invasive species called the Himalayan blackberry. The problem is that the blackberries are incredibly good and big and juicy, and they have really like small seeds, so you don't have to worry about like getting seeds in your blackberries. So like people just plant them because they want them, but they're incredibly bad for like the environment. And birds and stuff will eat them too, so they'll eat the seeds and then poop out the seeds and then plant them everywhere else. It's a real problem because they're incredibly invasive, but they're also great. So, it is what it is. The number of times I've had to clear out like entire groves of Himalayan blackberries when I was working landscaping was ridiculous. Not to mention they have really deep woody roots that spread real wide. So if you do get rid of the top of them, they still grow back. But hey, they're good. They taste good. The self-replicating sushi plants. Whatever should we do? I don't know if I'd eat sushi if it was on a plant. I feel like the self-replicating fish plant probably wouldn't be very healthy. It's like a weird problem to have. Like a plant that grows so aggressively and produces food for you is actually a bad thing sometimes. It's hard to explain that to people. It just sort of forces other plants out, or like strangles the roots of trees and things. It just kills other plants. Is the Ortolan plant for you? No. No. Yeah, we have a lot of these other plants called star thistles, which aren't fruits. Nobody likes them, but they look kind of pretty. But they have incredibly sharp spines around their blossom, and they're like super invasive and incredibly hard to get rid of. And if you ever see one, pull that thing out, or the next season that they grow in, you'll have millions of them everywhere. Blackberries and thistles here too, extremely invasive, yeah. I mean, thistles, sort of have to be, because, you know, people hate them, so they get rid of them pretty quickly, so they have to have, like, the most pollen in all existence to not be extinct. And nothing eats them because of the spines, so, you know, it is what it is. There's other invasive species which are a lot less aggressive, like a lot of types of ivy, kudzu, stuff like that. Kudzu is awful to get rid of, though. That stuff grows so fast. Ivy has a bad habit of killing trees and, like, breaking walls apart by, like, getting little roots inside of the cracks and crevices. I couldn't read that. I kind of miss being a landscape. It was fun. Just going outside and digging up plants was just kind of nice. It wasn't landscaping. I was specifically... I was an invasive species eradication specialist. Specifically. It wasn't landscaping. It was killing invasive species. For plants, not animals. I don't like killing animals. My grandfather was a hunter, and it disappointed him greatly that I didn't like killing animals. Could do it as a hobby. I mean, yeah, but wouldn't be very fun. I just go around picking weeds for people. I could get some money from it, I guess, but I imagine most people would just hire, like, a proper, like, company for it. Do you want to use rare holographic Pokemon cards? Hobby plant murderer, yeah. It's Exterminatus, yeah, exactly. I have fond memories, but I don't think I would, like... It's like one of those rose-tinted glasses sort of things. Like, I remember it fondly, but I feel like if I started doing it again, I would hate it. There's a reason I stopped doing it, after all. Probably got tired of getting stuck through my leather gloves. Or my tan. The number of... I went through like 14 pairs of jeans in a year because of how aggressive some of those like blackberry thorn bushes were. So maybe that's part of the reason. Because jeans are expensive. Those are dungarees, I guess, not necessarily jeans, but they were a type of pants that I was supposed to wear so that I didn't get stabbed by thorns. Need to get a suit of plate armor, yeah. But then imagine getting like a vine in the inside of the armor and you're just stuck there because you can't like move it away from your leg. Or like they get some like the cod piece or something. Full night costume, yeah. Burlap sack. That wouldn't work at all. So do a tunic or pants? And pants. I think burlap wouldn't help enough. Maybe like chainmail. Like a very, very thin chainmail might work. Like that, that little, that Lord of the Rings, like, mithril shirt that they give to Frodo or whatever. Just like a really thin chain link. What was the steering wheel, chat? Logitech G20, what? I don't have a steering wheel. I'd love one. They look pretty cool. I just play with mouse and keyboard. It's about to go right through chainmail. Do you think so? I mean, I'm sure they would, like, the small ones. So do arrowheads with bodkins. Ah, yeah, that's true, I suppose. Like a toothpick. Yeah, I guess. But... like standard issue like leather gloves don't stop you getting stabbed by thistles and thorns either. They help, but they don't stop. I don't think that's really a good way to do it. I guess you can get like cut-proof gauntlets or something, like those cut-proof gloves. Maybe that would help. It's hard to say for sure. But I imagine they've, like, developed new tech for dealing with plants and stuff. I haven't been in the field for a while, so... Maybe they have gloves that are puncture-proof properly. Flamethrow the thistle first. It wouldn't work. They grow back. Their roots run deep. That's why they're so hard to get rid of. A flamethrower would kill the top, but it would just grow back next season. Carpet bomb. It might work. Could salt the soil as well if you want. Just make it completely unlivable. I wouldn't recommend it, of course. I would love to merge back into that lane. No reason in particular, just feel like I should be in there. I imagine when I have to turn off up here pretty soon that I need to be in this lane. South Avenue, exit 1 mile. Watch it have a merge left up ahead somewhere. Ooh, food, Dream Burger. Fuel. Okay. Hey, look, an exit. I knew it. You can't fool me, game. I knew there'd be an exit ahead. Think I can make it before that truck hits me? Maybe. Steering wheel name for ATS. I don't imagine my chat would know. I'm not a truck simulator player. I just do this on Sundays. My chat just hangs out and watches me play random games. Might get lucky. Somebody might know. I doubt it. Ooh, really overshot that sign by accident. Oops. Zip Master returned. Welcome back. I'm just driving and looking up information on steering wheel for this game. Trying not to crash into anything while I'm tabbed out. Looks like for a cheap one, people seem to like the G27. Well, not G27. Sorry, the G920. Some people seem to like the G27 as well. Others like the T150 or the T300. I don't know what any of those mean, but those are the wheels people are talking about. Needs a good old simp. Well, just about everybody, really. It's always nice. Always happy to have somebody around who appreciates me for who I am. I'm so tired. I'm so glad this drive's almost done. I'm gonna go straight to sleep. In 15 minutes or so, whenever I arrive at my destination. Ended up being a 4-hour stream anyway. Whoops. I didn't mean for it to be a 4-hour stream, but that's what it's gonna end up, I think. Ooh, my character's real sleepy. You appreciate people when this happened? I don't know. Somewhere along the line, I'm sure. Good enough for you, yeah. I want to speed up, but every time I start to like think about speeding up, I see another sign that tells me to stay slow. I'll get there eventually, with all this dynamite behind me. It's a nice little detail, a little creek with a fallen over log or two. Signal ahead. It better be green when I get there. Boo, this place sucks. Dynamite blows up. Hopefully not. Been making an effort not to crash into anything and not to light anything on fire. I think I say this every time I stream this game, but I'm really glad that nothing happens if you click, because my fingers are twitching and I keep clicking. And I think we're good to go. You need to upgrade your PC so you can play GTA 5 again. I haven't played GTA 5 in a long time. I got kind of tired of getting super murdered by random people online, so I stopped playing it completely. I never even played the story of it. I only played the online because my friends wanted me to play with them. It was fun for a while, but then people just kept on griefing constantly, and I got kind of tired of it. I guess you can do private servers now, which is probably a fun thing to do, but I don't know if I want to go back to it or not. PC probably doesn't have to be too good to play GTA at this stage. It's a fairly old game nowadays. Unless you want to run it at like super ultra with a bunch of like graphic mods or something. Couldn't even do the first mission, needed 2 people. Wow. I guess, yeah. If you have people to play with, that game's definitely easier or more fun. A lot of the late game stuff too requires like a group of like 4, so 4 or 5 or whatever the number is. The heists. And then, goodness, if one of you is not like super committed to doing it properly, fail the heist and then you have to restart 2 to 8. Oh, okay. I only did like 3 heists ever, and it was such a nightmare because one of the people we were playing with just really didn't want to play that badly. They just kind of like got pressured into joining us, and I didn't like that, but you know, it is what it is. So they kept on like failing the mission, and we had to keep on retrying, and it made them not want to play even more. It was such a nightmare. To get fined for not sleeping. Can I go up this hill? I really hope so, because I'm about to try. Yeah, okay, good. I apologize for the beeping. It'll last for a little while I navigate this annoying turn that I've accidentally done wrong. Gotta go up this path to get a better angle. overdid it. Almost. Come on. Just slot in, please. I want to sleep. Please. No! Alright, one more try. It was almost there, too. You want people who's committed, but at the same time, it's comfortable on doing work in real life. Even before truck demands overtime. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Is like whenever a game requires me to like put in actual effort, I kind of stop having interest in it. Dynamite delivered from Bakersfield to Reading. Yay, 32 grand. And a level up. Wow. I can get the final hazard, which is flammable solids? Yeah. Or flammable liquids. I guess that was liquid dynamite. Cool. Okay. That's going to be the end of my stream, because it's been just about 4 hours. All that flim-flam. And it hasn't been quite 4 hours, but it's been nearly. You know, it's close enough. But yeah, I'm tired, so I'm going to head off. One more? I can't. I really can't. These take like half an hour to 45 minutes each drive. But yeah, it's been fun. I had a good time. Yeah, you made it to the end of the stream. Congratulations. Good night. But yeah, I'm out of here. So have a good rest of your night, day, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. I'll be back tomorrow with Chroma Squad. It's a Power Rangers tactical game. It's going to be fun. If you want to show up for that, by all means. If not, don't worry about it. Take care. Bye-bye. No, I won't hydrate. You can't make me.